What inspired the idea was when I first originally started writing my book, I envisioned it where I get on all sorts of clientele that come in my chair, and I get to hear the most amazing stories from every individual person. And I feel like, you know, I interview people every day, all day, every 30 minutes. So the idea came about as being able to interview the everyday people of everyday life. Is just finding the ordinary, beautiful people and finding what they're unique and special in. Because we're all special and we're all talented in something. Alright, so leadership calls. So let's talk about a little bit of what you do. Let's dive in.
Yeah, 8 years ago, I was in college, a freshman in college, playing sports, football and baseball both. That led to some really deep friendships, and so about 4.5 years ago, I got introduced to cryptocurrency for the first time. We provide financial literacy and education, teach people about crypto, teach people how to trade. Have like 400,000 students worldwide in the platform, so.
Barbers are therapists. I would say. It's a therapist that can actually give you feedback, because a therapist can only listen without giving you feedback, but a barber will give you his 2 cents and tell you if you're on the right track or not. I think that's the difference between, you know, a therapist and a barber.
Ain't no slowing down, I'm chasing, getting what I want. Ain't no other way for me, this rap shit all I know. Ain't no other way for you, now you always gotta go. Ain't no shell I gave you.
Yo, my name is Junior, aka Chopper Heads the Barber. Welcome to Fabulous Reality, where everything is real.
Thank you guys for watching Fabulous Reality, and I hope you guys stay tuned for the next episode.
What you been about? All that time we spent apart, they got me healing now. I've been healing. Yeah, if I think about it, I just write it down. Fuck their thoughts, man, that shit'll never worry me.
No. Oh, that's because you're Israel. That's because you're Israel. That's Jamaican girl. Get up, girl. Don't give me the fucking fire. She playing. That's the best part about this shop, you know. You can have fun and get your hair done, you know. I'm promoting it. I ain't even never been here before. But they say she low-key racist, but I'ma exit. Oh no, she from a different country, you know. So she
not
don't.
Racist.
No, she just don't. She don't know how to form her words yet. Like she not honestly. Like I spent the whole night with Shorty. Like I spent the night at her crib.
2 nights, not 1, 2.
No, my uncle here. Oh my God, they turned it to something this night. LML flashback of getting that ear burnt. Nah, she not racist, y'all. Like for real,
I'm
she
not racist. I just told them that I dated a black guy for 7 years when I was 17.
I'm in Arizona. With my uncle. This is his friend.
Big J, come here.
They trying to call her racist.
Big J, come here.
They trying to call her racist. Now I could say that, like me and her been playing all day. She not racist on phone them graves. She is not racist.
I'm racist.
Huh?
I'm racist.
That's not a good word.
No, they saying I'm racist.
It's jokes.
Yes.
They see the uncle on there. They know who it is.
Oh.
It's a
Oh my son! Uncle Jay, look what Anitra put up in there.
What'd she
She
say?
said, "Oh, she like that black."
Hey, you gotta tell him we got the same birthday. Me and your uncle.
Oh yeah, and then him and my uncle got the same birthday. Oh my God, Nitra, you going straight to hell, bro.
Oh, God.
You going
That's
straight.
my other niece. Adi,
What, man?
that's my other niece that she's talking to.
No, she not even white. She is Islamic.
Your mind is Islamic. I'm Jewish. Islamic. What?
She Jewish. Oh, she's Jewish. All right, y'all, I'm finna get off here because y'all calling this lady racist. And she from the Cheetah Girls. Y'all ain't even know. She one of the members from the Cheetah Girls.
Okay, and me say beautiful Queen of the South. We're done?
Huh? No, because they
We're
said
done.
no. They said
Look,
that.
look at me.
they said that.
Look at me.
You said because
Wait,
you're
but
black.
you're here. You're here for me, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so you do what I'm asking you.
No.
Okay? Yes.
No. They took out your views going up. They took out yes gone, bitch. Okay, I'm done. I had to cut it off because they on their friend, this lady. Okay.
Listen. That was Facebook?
Yeah.
Okay. Listen, we have to
Ask questions? Okay.
yeah, like questions like what you made. I want to promote you as well.
Okay.
So we wanna you're gonna put your song a little bit so we can hear it. So let's play because I don't have time. I have to be out of here. I have a holiday coming in today. So look. Here, look at me. So I'm gonna ask you a question and you'll be serious at the same time funny.
Okay,
Okay?
I can do that.
Let's go. Take one. There we go. Let's go. Okay. So this beautiful lady gonna introduce us. Gonna introduce herself to us. She's gonna say who is she, what she does, and where she's from, and how old is she. And I'll give her to run because she's brilliant. She is one of a kind. She is a very unique person. And I'll roll it to you, Miss. Let's go.
Okay. My name is Akira Williams, and I'm a rapper / comedian / 9-to-5 worker / I'm just a hustler, period. Like, I like funny stuff. Like, I just like to be able to laugh, like, no matter what. Like, I always find something to laugh at in a situation. That's just me, because if you don't laugh, you're going to end up in a place you don't want to be in.
Okay. Now, since I don't know if we can open it here or not, there is some experience that me and her have, and I want to share it with you guys. So,
Turn that shit. Just kidding.
so there is. I want to start by saying something. First of all, I'm gonna say that me and her, as many others, we have bipolar, right?
Bipolar depression.
Depression. You have depression. I have I don't know what. Bipolar. Period. It's broad. There is million types of
And anxiety.
And anxiety. So she experienced and I experienced of a life in psychiatric hospital, mental disabled, I would say, people. I'm gonna start off also with that if we're gonna go to Google and anybody of you gonna type on Google bipolar famous people, the list is gonna start and there is no end to it. So I'll give you a couple of them that are important. Just examples. So everybody that have some kind of mental illness, I myself think that it's not mental ill. I think today 99.9.9999 is all ill. Everybody is ill or everybody is crazy in my eyes. That I'll take it like this way. Now, bipolar or any other type of mental illness is a blessing. No?
I don't agree with that.
Okay, I'll show you and I'll
I
prove
agree
you.
with it.
Okay, thank you. It's a blessing because to live with this illness, it's a struggle. And if somebody knows how to live and laugh and be who you are and get to the top of the top, it's not a blessing?
No, I feel like it's a curse.
Okay, you're gonna change your mind when I'll explain to you, talk to you one-on-one. Now, I'll start the list, famous list. So, number 1, the queen of the queen, Mariah Carey.
Mariah Carey.
Mariah Carey to us. The queen of poppy music. Second on the list is Jean-Claude Van Damme. Third on the list, Marilyn Monroe. Fourth on the list is Robert Williams, the actor. Fifth on the list is Demi Lovato, a singer. Next on the list is I'm trying to think because I know so many. It's just in my head.
You gotta multitask.
Who else?
No, you gotta multitask. You
What do you mean?
While you talking, you gotta do my hustle. They can
I
see
know,
that you.
but I have to say this. I can do both things, but it's just for the camera. Anyway, the list goes, and there is no end to it. So what I'm trying to say is, those people with the mental ill, those people that are in this psychiatric place are very clever people, unique, very sharp, very self-oriented, very talented, very powerful. Are those people who are sick. But if you ask me, I don't think I'm sick. I'm talented. I speak 7 languages. I finished for speech therapy. I am a barber. I am a businesswoman. I own my own business, which is event planning. I do so many things, and I did so many things in my life that I don't think in 1 minute that I'm sick. I think I'm blessed, and I am one of a kind, and I don't think there is anything like me or the same way I am. I think each person has their own quality and their own beauty and their own success and their own wisdom that makes them unique and special. This girl as well, she's 22 and she does multiple things, and she's creative, talented, smart, knows what she wants, goal-oriented. She's multifunctional person. She is only 22 and she has so much achieved for her age. I'm just shocked. And she's mental ill. Now you go.
I'm sorry. I mean, no, okay, I feel it's different. I feel like it's not a blessing, but I'm gonna explain my reason why. I feel like mental illness is not a blessing because we don't have to, everybody else get to face, a lot of people get to face just a normal day. Like, people get to wake up, they don't hear thoughts saying, oh, hurt yourself, or they don't hear thoughts, like, you know, they don't get the panicky feeling when you wake up in the morning, or the heaviness on your back or stuff like that. You can look at it in a good way and say it's a blessing, but at the same time, you got to be honest with yourself. A blessing is supposed to be something good. You know what I mean? So I feel like, you know, in that way, I don't feel like it's a blessing, but I feel like I'm different. Like, that it makes me different. Like, because one day I could be hyper, like super duper hyper, and then the next day I could be on a number 1. You know what I mean? So, yeah, and that's just how I feel about it short term.
Okay,
like,
now, do you want to, since you live in different state, I want to hear your experience, and then I'm going to say my experience in the mental illness center.
Okay,
what is it like? What do you see? Where did you get traumatized? Where did you think that this thing that they did should be different than?
I feel like when okay, so I'm gonna tell a little background of how I ended up in the mental ward. I was going downhill for months. Like, and people think, like, you know, health is okay, go exercise, and health is, you know, do something to strengthen your day. But health is actually paying attention and surrounding yourself to your mental capacity of everything that you can take and everything that you can't take. And that's smart when you yeah, that's just smart when you could sit up and you start to learn, like, okay, I know this is going to trigger me. Like, a trigger warning that I have is elderly people. Like, I love older people, but since I lost a grandmother, I don't really like being around elderly women. That's one of my depression triggers. But anyways, a little bit into the background of what happened. I was going downhill for months, and I didn't notice it, and I didn't pay attention to it. And things started happening back to back. And once it started happening, I was trying to drown it out with everything. Like, trying to drown it out with music or drown it out with driving. I had a car, so I was everywhere. Like I drove everywhere, I think, in that car. And so, yeah, like I tried to keep myself busy. And on July 9th, you're making me laugh. On July 9th, I came home from work and I took a bottle of pills and I went Betty bath. I went to sleep. And so I ended up in a mental ward. Yeah, I ended up in a mental ward. And then I was in there for I was in there for a little minute, like not that long, but it was long enough. And I was in there and I learned different. I feel like those places are to help. She said turn it off. It depends on she can't hear you.
Yeah, 1 minute. I know. Okay.
She gonna cut this part out. Yeah, July, yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, so I had July 9th I went to a mental ward. I was in there for a little minute and I learned a lot of different things, like different coping skills, because when I was in high school I had dealt with cutting before. I had did cutting.
What do you mean? Explain what's cutting what?
Okay.
You cut yourself?
Yeah, I used to cut myself or whatever. And I remember a friend had texted my mama on Facebook and was like, "Hey, I noticed woo after bam," and then I remember I heard my sister in the front and she was on the phone. Mama like, "Yeah, I haven't seen nothing." So I'm like, "What are they talking about?" And Mama like, "Yeah, I need to talk to you. Somebody texted me, a friend, and said that you was like, cutting yourself." And I'm like, "No, what? I only did that one time." And I just lied, and it just got put, because in black households, like mental illness is not looked upon how it should be.
Everywhere.
Yeah,
not only a black house.
Yeah, but I mean, well, where I'm from, it's it's not really like looked upon how it's supposed to be. So yeah, like I kept doing it, but then I was wearing like church skirts, and then going on, and then I remember one day I just cold turkeyed, and I'm like, I'm not gonna do that no more. One of the coping skills I learned inside of the mental institution was, if you feel like you having one of those days where you want to put band-aids on your arms right here, and just whatever you wanted to cut yourself with, go over the band-aids. Don't actually cut yourself. Like, I learned cooking is a coping mechanism, and I learned that I was doing stuff that I didn't even know that was coping mechanism. And I have different triggers and different things that bother me, but I'm normal. Like, I want to be looked at as normal. So yeah, like basically I'm just a normal human being.
So in other words, you want to say that this institution helped you?
Yeah, it really did. Yes.
So you okay with the way they treat people?
Well, in different places it's different, because I had siblings that went to one that was not okay. But in the one that I was in, I have no complaints about it. Like usually people, it was called Epworth, and I want to shout them out because it was so many people there, and they used to uplift me every morning. Like when you don't have a phone, it's like you don't have nobody to be like, "Oh girl, you look cute today," or something like that, or "Hey, how you doing?" Or most of the time people not gonna take the time, and it's a lot of reason why I don't call friends no more, because when I was in that place I didn't hear from nobody really. It was only one person, guy-wise, that called me every day. You know what I mean?
Get it to yourself.
One person.
Yeah, it's like one. It was my sister. Every day my sister Anitra that's my girl right there, because every single day, like, she was calling up there like, yeah, I know. She was crying for me on the phone because I couldn't, like, I felt disappointed in myself that I let myself get that far as a woman, as a person, to actually harm myself that far. And it's still stuff that after the suicide attempt, depression doesn't stop. It goes and it goes and it goes. So every day you just gotta fight the battle. Like, it's like no matter you. That's why I laugh so much. I play a lot. Cause it covers up, that feeling, or how if I can make somebody else smile. That's my day right there.
You did something.
That's my day right there. Like if I'm sending the energy off and I can't be around, I'm not gonna be around.
Good. Now I want to talk a little bit about my experience in a mental institution. So I'm gonna repeat and say where we are. So the date is today. What the date today? The 6th of September. I got out from the hospital at the
Third?
3rd?
Third.
3rd. September 3rd. A few days ago. So I'm gonna say this. They saying that I'm bipolar, but I don't believe I'm bipolar. I believe I have something else, not bipolar.
That's a part of
But
bipolar.
it doesn't matter what it is. So I'm gonna say this. I don't think. Okay, I'll say this. My illness is not so severe as you are saying. Like that you had suicidal thoughts. I don't have it. I'm very mild with my illness. So yes, I was depressed. Yes, I was manic, but I was manic not because I'm manic naturally. I was manic due to the pills that they gave me. Okay, they gave me wrong pills. That's why I became manic, high, not depressed, high. And
It's always good to be.
people that think that she's sick, she's mental ill, she has something. Yes, I'm sick, and I'm proud of that I'm sick. Being sick, as I said, to me, it's a blessing, because I'll tell you why. Because for me to be ill or sick, I got so much power through this illness. I'm very talented. I do multiple things at once. As a child, I was very, very active. I would be in the street, and the whole, not street, but the whole city knew who I am, because that's my way of being. That's who I am. So I can't say that I was manic at 3-year-old. It's not making sense, because I was not. That's me. That's a part of who is Adi is. So I've been treated in here in the States for twice, and in Israel once. I can say my treatments in America was disgusting, horrible, mistreated, ignored, awful experience.
Health safety.
Awful experience that I had. I can say people think America is freedom. You have a fucking mistake. America is not freedom.
Well, I mean, you.
Wait, you spoke now, right?
I mean,
No, you spoke. When you're gonna have?
Don't say America though. Like, I mean,
No,
don't say like.
America, and I repeat, America.
Don't say that though.
And I'm gonna
because,
repeat, America
I mean,
is way behind.
say what place you went to.
Way
because it's
behind.
places
I'm
that
gonna
help
say
people.
way behind in how to know.
Just
how
because you
to
loud talk
treat-
somebody don't over mean
No.
that, don't mean nothing.
You are hot. America is behind, sweetie. I'm 32. You're 22. You have a lot to learn. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Age don't mean nothing though.
True. Experience matters.
Yeah.
So I'm experienced.
But I mean, you talk about the country like
The
like
country
you don't want to
is.
be here.
I don't. It's horrible.
Well, you going back in the week, ain't you?
Right.
Okay. then.
Horrible. So, I'm gonna tell you, being in here, in this hospital, and I have a witness right here that is sitting here. We were in the same unit this time. So the experience in the hospitals, the way they take you from the first thing in the intake is disgusting, unprofessional.
Like
my
sitting there.
elbow.
Hey, look, we're gonna cut this shit right now. It's either you talk or I talk.
I mean,
Oh,
we could
no,
both talk.
you're gonna listen to. I listened to what you had to say.
Okay,
I
I'm
didn't
listening.
interrupt you. So we
I
do
mean,
the
you
same
can stop
thing.
doing my head though. We could be done with this. I mean,
Okay,
yeah, we
so
done.
I'm trying to tell you, if you wanna listen and get some wisdom for your own good,
I mean, it's not
listen.
wisdom. I mean,
is
if I don't
wisdom.
agree with that shit.
You don't agree because you didn't
Yeah.
listen yet
Okay, I'm listening.
to the
Go ahead,
stories.
finish.
When are you gonna listen to the stories? You're gonna
Finish.
say, "Oh
Finish
shit."
what you were saying. Just
But
how
you
you could
gotta
be
interrupt
loud, I
me.
can be loud
No.
as well. Got to finish the story. You talking, ain't you? I'm letting you.
You didn't.
I'm listening. I'll open ears right now.
Ladies.
Cause I mean, like, and if I'm talking calm to you, ain't no point to keep getting loud. They get your ass put down, like, for real. I don't play them type of games. Like, for real. Get this off me. Loud as hell for what?